What's up, YouTube? So before we get started with this video, on Get Up, they're going to be talking about, can Cam Newton still play in the NFL? So let's see what they have to say about that.
Cam Newton remains unsigned this offseason. The former league MVP released by the Panthers back in March after the team failed to find a trade partner. The main question, of course, about
That's ridiculous.
Cam is his health. Foot and shoulder injuries have limited his playing time the last two seasons, and I feel like it's something we haven't talked about a lot lately. As my guys are back here, Shefty, I'll come back to you. Is there anything new with Cam as he tries to figure out what his football future looks like?
Greeny, I think the closer we get to camp and the more realistic it is for players to start taking physicals for teams, I think that's when we're going to start to hear something on Cam Newton. Until that happens, it's going to be hard for a team to make a move. And I think Cam probably has adjusted and gotten used to the idea that he's not going to land the type of contract he wants. He's not going to land the type of open-ended starting job that he wants. But I think there will be opportunity for him. But I think teams would like to see that physical get done. I think that's going to get done as we get closer to camp here. The weeks are getting closer here, and I think Cam Newton's time is coming here.
Tim, what makes sense to you?
So did I miss something? Because I don't understand why Cam Newton hasn't been picked up yet. It doesn't make sense. Sure, last year he only played in 2 games because of injury. But in 2018, well, here's Cam Newton's stats for 2018. So Cam Newton threw for 3,395 yards. He threw the rock 471 times. He completed 320 of those attempts, and his completion percentage is 67.94. That's a career high. He threw 24 touchdowns and 13 interceptions in 2018. So those numbers aren't telling me why he would be, not picked up by any team in the league at this point in time. I would easily take Cam Newton, probably over half the quarterbacks in the league, and I would definitely take Cam Newton over any backup in the league at this point in time. So I don't understand. I don't know what it is. Did he get in trouble somewhere or something happened? I missed it that he hasn't been picked up yet. I mean, this is a guy that almost had his team go undefeated. He went to the Super Bowl. It doesn't make sense. So let's continue.
As far as Cam's next move.
I've been saying it. I think it's the New England Patriots. And, I've heard people say, well, hey, it's not really a match between Belichick and Cam and the personalities and that type of thing. But, Adam referenced kind of the market drying up a little bit. I'm sure there's a bit of, maybe humility that would come from this for Cam in terms of what the opportunities are. And a chance to go to New England, I think, makes the most sense to compete with a guy like Jarrett Stidham for the starting job. And I think people need to understand, the production for Cam Newton from 2011 to 2018, if you throw out the 2019 season where he just played 2 games, is absurd. He's accounted for 240 touchdowns, which would put him only behind Breeze, Brady, and Rodgers during that stretch. He's been too productive to just be sitting out there if he is in fact healthy.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, again, it doesn't make sense. So I can kind of see Cam Newton playing with Bill Belichick. So I think after this whole process that's been going on, I think Cam Newton probably has been humbled a little bit. So I think his personality might adjust to Bill Belichick's a little bit more easier than when he was younger. Because obviously Bill Belichick is probably one of the best coaches of all time. And I think I can see him and Cam Newton probably getting on the same page. Like I said, because he's been humbled, getting on the same page and making a nice little run. Because I would easily take Cam Newton over whoever the guy that's going to be playing for the Patriots at this point in time. And it kind of feels like Cam Newton's getting that Carmelo Anthony treatment, like he's being blackballed in the NFL, and I really don't know why. Sure, he's been arrogant and things of that nature, but there's a lot of quarterbacks that are arrogant and all that type of stuff, but they're still getting picked up. So this, like I said, I feel like I missed something. I don't know if he got in trouble or he's been blackballed or, he's had a conflict with other teams or what, but this just doesn't make sense. Cam Newton still has it. What is he, like 30, 31 at this point in time? If he's working with Tom Brady's timeline, he's got another almost 10 years left. So let's continue.
This is a guy who, if he is healthy, is far better than the starting quarterback on probably at least half the teams in the NFL, if not more. What do you think happens next?
Yeah, listen, I think Tim brings up.
Go ahead, D-Wood.
No, I think Tim brings up a good point in New England. I also throw out Buffalo. Obviously Josh Allen's a starter up there, but if you look at what Buffalo has going on, clearly they feel like they're the team to beat in the AFC East. one of the best defenses in the National Football League. And Josh Allen and Cam Newton had similar styles. You're talking about two big quarterbacks, mobile, big arms.